Hello, hello. How y'all doing today? We are back here on Titan Tuesday, playing our good old Titan Quest. For those of you who don't remember or weren't here for the last time we were playing this, we're currently working our way through the Underworld. We recently discovered that the Tower of Judges, I believe it's called, Tower of Judgment, is no longer operational, and that the judges have abandoned their posts, refusing to judge people. So, currently trying to figure out what the crap is going on. Alright, let's get that music going again. Oh, voice blocked. Interesting. Alright, onward, onward. Oh, there's an even stronger variant. Lovely. That sucker takes a big old chunk out of my health. Okay. My music and game music are not jiving, so we're just gonna do that. It's too discordant having both of those in my ears. Okay, so that's usually a sign of main story progression. So we're gonna go this way. Let's see what we got over here. Caves. And ant people. Ant people can get riggedy wrecked. There is a yellow mark on the map. I'll check that out in a moment. Some type of guardian. Half the name's blocked. Krog the Toothless. Urn Guardian? Oh, I think that's one of my side quests. Yeah. It's like burns of the ashes of a titan or something like that. Oh, crapoly. Dude just wrecked all my summons. And insta-killed the Lich. That is wild. That shockwave attack of his hit so hard. Alright, let's get back up to strength before we go back in. Sheesh. Okay, guess we're engaging. Well, that was close. Okay. Alright, got all my summons back. Just need to work on health. Yoink. Da. Dust of a Titan. Yeah. It's the ashes of one of the titans that Zeus incinerated with lightning. Going and turning these in will get us a couple or skill points and a big ol' chunk of XP. So that'll be nice. Oh crap. Right. There we go. There we go. Everything's all healed up. Get ourselves a wolf. And now we gotta work on healing things again. That should be good. Alright. Just gotta clear whatever's in this little middle bit, and then I can push onward. Feel like I should be coming up on a waygate at some point soon. Last one was ages ago. So. Frostbite Shrine. That would have been useful a long time ago. Alright. Zone is clear. tomb entrance. Interesting. The Dread Halls. And a bunch of nonsense. Where is that priestess? Ah, right here. That's convenient.
The ashes of the 100-handed one. I did not think to see it, ever. The preparation ceremony is quite simple. Here, your well-earned reward.
Sick. Okay, okay. Can max that out. Yeah. Okay. What other quests do we have? Okay, that's the side quest. And main quest is the same location. Okay. Actually, while I'm here... Yeah.
Welcome, mortal. Goodbye.
Merchants. Does this place not have merchants? Oh, they're just all over here.
And now a mortal, is that it? First these demons, strange news, now the living come traipsing through our land.
Oh, forgot to put that one away. That's tempting. Check that out.
Goodbye, mortal.
Okay. How much does my DPS drop if I equip this? By 50. Ouch. But everything gets boosted. Which is very powerful. But a 50 DPS hit, losing a quarter of my damage is a lot.
Right.
My stores are just as good as up there. Ghostly stores for earthly goods.
Hey, onward, onward. Random ghosties. Okay. Giant room, nothing in it. Suspect. What the crap are these things? They're like weird floaty jellyfish things. Very weird. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. This way should be the next connection point. Alright. Huh. Okay, well... Hey, Trash! Thanks for the hey listen. Oh, wow. And congratulations on the 45 stream streak. Well done, man. Hope you're having a good morning so far. Started Ocarina of Time over the weekend. Heck yeah, I love that game. Embarrassing to say, never fully beat it. That's fine. It's definitely like a big childhood favorite of mine. Played that game so many times. Dread Path. Interesting. Childhood, like he wasn't around in the 1990s BC. Okay then. Okay then. Oh, from one tomb to the next. Huzzah! What the crap, space jelly. Diablo vibes. Yeah, it's very much so like the same like camera style, control mechanics as Diablo. Just instead of fighting the incarnations of hell and Diablo demons and whatnot. You're fighting through different mythological monsters, mostly focused on Greek, though we did do a little foray into Egyptian and Chinese and whatever Rhodes is. I don't know what that classifies as. I think it was probably still Greek, just further out. Freaking, my shots were hitting the fountain. Ugh. I wonder that last couple took longer to kill. Well, yeah. If you enjoy Diablo 2, you would definitely enjoy this game in terms of just gameplay mechanics. Only played 3. Trying to remember. I mean, 3's pretty much the same as 2. Just in terms of, like, age of the game, I would put this more like 2. So, a little bit more, like, nostalgic. A little less, new compared to 3. This game looks better. I mean, I definitely enjoy it. So I have to ask, Trash, what was your go-to character class before that? Back when I played... So I played Diablo 3 pretty early on. A lot of, like, the DLCs and stuff they came out with over time weren't out yet. So, for me... It was, Witch Hunter, I think he was called. Witch Doctor. The one where you could summon the, like, mutant hounds. That was my go-to class. I usually play Summoner in these style of games. Wizard. Yeah, the like, heavy spellcaster mage dude. That one looked cool as well. Witch Doctor, that's what it was, yeah. Tend to be a mage in these kinds of games. That's solid. Get me some money. Even in Elden Ring, even though the dev made it impossible to do so. I mean, it's not impossible, it's just... I mean, okay. Magic is very, very strong in Elden Ring. So, they had to, like, do it a balance. You better win. Hey, Grim. How you doing? We are indeed winning. Hope you're having a good morning so far. you literally couldn't beat the end game as a mage. You talking about the final boss, or? Yeah, you can beat that. Yeah. Wait, base game or DLC? Because DLC, you definitely could. It for sure would have sucked, but it would be doable. DLC. Yeah, fair. No, yeah, it's doable. It's just good luck. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that being an absolute pain as a mage. I would definitely recommend if you're still trying to try that. There's a talisman or two that speeds up your casting time, so you can fire off your spells quicker. I would definitely recommend those. As well as potentially the Cerulean Teardrop Talisman that gives you focus regen over time. That could also be handy. But you get another spell or two without having to burn a flask for it. Hey, well done snagging first, Grim. Congratulations. There we go. Right. There's just little stubs sections on the wall that don't actually progress. Wreck these dudes. Let's make sure that corner's cleared out first. Oh, wait a tick. Exit. Okay. Never mind. Let's go this way and clear this corner first. You know, I'm about to say a phrase in description of these enemies that we're fighting. And it is kind of a heinous phrase, so I apologize. But I'm gonna say it anyways. These things are jellyfish with teeth. And I don't like that. Ghosties, ghosties. Rebirth Fountain. Ayo.
Well, a living mortal. I swear I haven't sold a thing to those demons.
I don't trust you. I would kill you, but looks like someone beat me to
Back
it.
to business. Selling to shades.
Okay. Hey, Tower of Judgment. We're at the quest location. That was cool. Ugh. It was like one of those piston-driven Minecraft doors. Will it do it again? Nope. Oh, lovely. It's full of monsters. This is where the, like, due to judge souls to, like, determine their where they go. This is their building. Why is it full of monsters? Frostbite Shrine, stairs down? Why am I going down in a tower? I'm fairly certain if the tower is inverted and is layers going down deeper underground, it's not a tower at that point. There's probably a fancy other name for it, but it's definitely not a tower. You could call it an inverted tower, but definitely not just tower. Okay, that is supposed to be stairs down, so we'll finish clearing this level first. Oh. Oh, she got poisoned. And that would be this one. Okay. That room is the main progression left. Okay. I am gonna grab a smidge of caffeine real quick. Be right back. More health. Sid. Oh. Also benefits of being a summoner. Stuff rolls up on me, they usually kill it. go. I'm full health, they're full health, full mana. Perfect. That's not bad. Well, got ourselves another fancy door. Oh, boring. It's a normal door. Third domain. Rebirth fountain, okay. Dialogue? Stop running away, you sneaky archer. Sheesh. Okay, they killed that guy. Take a moment. Heal. That was a much tougher fight coming into this room than I expected. So many archers. Not to mention this dude just absolutely kicking me in the face. Did you drop anything? No. Okay. Okay, I think the like weird muttering chanty noises that we're hearing kind of in the background every now and then, I think it's the ambient like demon tongue dialogue from these enemies. It's just their like ambient noises. Well, they killed that guy again. I'm gonna stand right here and heal, though. There we go. Full health. There's a big ol' room. Okay. Solid progress so far. Oh crap. That was close. We very, very nearly died. Resistances. Primary resistances? Pierce. 15%. Eh. I mean, it's better than nothing, but still. I'm fairly certain most archery attacks are classed as pierce, or at least a hefty percentage of it is. Because this game handles the physical damage outputs, outputs a little differently than a lot of games do. So in a lot of games, it would be like, a sword is slashing, a spear or an arrow is piercing, and a club is like blunt or strike or whatever that game wants to call it. This game handles it a little bit differently. So let's say you're using a spear, and just for easy number's sake, let's say it does 100 damage. Cool. Really good spear. It will have on its stat block 60, 70, whatever percent pierce, which means that of that 100 physical damage, 60 of it is piercing damage, 70 of it is piercing damage, whatever the percentage is. And so that hits the target completely differently because you have your physical damage resistance based off like your armor class and stuff, but piercing damage is kind of like armor penetration. It bypasses it to a degree unless they specifically have piercing resistance. It's like for me, for example, I have a combined armor rating from all my bric-a-brac of 271. I don't have physical damage resistance that is like independent from that. I do have a little bit of pierce resistance though. That helps out with like the arrows and crap. But because it kind of bypasses standard armor touch, it becomes problematic. Yeah, so like these throwing blade things kind of remind me of the Trifork Lazaphos boomerang from Breath of the Wild. These are throwing knives things, and they have a 10% pierce ratio. So 10% of their damage is piercing instead of standard. Staves don't do physical damage, they do elemental damage. So they don't have the pierce modifier crap to worry about. But bows and spears and stuff are the primary sources of that pierce. So that's what you really got to watch out for. Of course, all of this is dependent on the type of build you're running, the type of armor layout you got. Whether you focus on more physical damage resistance, elemental damage resistance, Some of the guys fell off the map and are down there in the bottom of the skybox. It's funny. I'm very surprised that we kept the nymph alive. She was very, very low health. So, something I've discovered, that poison cloud nonsense. I'm not 100% concrete on this, but I'm fairly certain the way it plays out is that it will take you, like, down to 1 HP, but it won't outright kill you. Something else has to finish the job. It's one of those situations. Which is still bad enough, but at least you won't die from like the poison cloud left behind after all the enemies are dead. It will just soften you up for the next patrol. Why'd you aggro the next swarm already, silly minions? We weren't even that close to them. You know, I have to say, I actually am kind of liking the changes that OBS made to their UI with this most recent update. I'm always hesitant about updating OBS because updating stuff like streaming software always has a risk factor of breaking all your settings or resetting them all to default or just completely screwing with things. But I took the gamble and did the update, and at first the UI changes kind of weirded me out, specifically the ones tied with the like audio sliders. But now that I've kind of had a little bit to get used to them, I vibe with it. Not bad. Okay. Looks like there's some rooms over here. Rooms over here, potentially step forward. South side flags, stare down, so we'll clear the other side first. More space jellies. empty room. Surprising. Unless I aggro things out of it previously. Because that definitely does happen. Enemies' aggro range isn't always blocked by walls. So sometimes you'll get close enough to a wall and the stuff in the room on the other side of said wall will aggro and loop around, get to you. Yeah, the whole line of sight thing isn't really a factor in this game when it comes to the things aggroing or not. Alright. Yep, this whole floor is pretty clear. Just gotta hit that room, which I think contains the stairs. Boom. Okay, well, third domain, now second domain. So I guess we're just counting down. I don't know enough about this, like, super micro facet of Greek mythology to know what I should expect with these domains. Like, I knew about the general realms of Hades, the abyssal, that's not the right word, it's like apostrophal fields. It's like the giant limbo, where if you lived a meh life or didn't want to run the gambit of judgment, because for most people, if I understand it correctly, you're not forced into going to judgment. If you don't want to run that risk of it going negatively, you can just be like, nah, I'm good here in like the meh status, and you just kind of live there as a shade going meh for eternity. It's very like blah. But if you lived a really good life, you were like a hero, then you could go to judgment and potentially be awarded an afterlife in the Fields of Elysium, which is like super glorious, happy life. But if you're a dirtbag, then you would be given some type of sentence punishing you for it. And obviously, because outsourcing, delegating, whatever you want to call it, Hades himself doesn't judge all the dead. He's delegated that to a triumvirate? Is that the right tribunal? I don't know, 3 dudes sitting in like a council who do the judgment. Who the dudes are, I think, changed over time. But this is supposed to be the tower that they do that judge crap in. But they're not judging people anymore, and it's overrun by demons. That's all I really know about that. So the only thing I can guess is that there's 3 domains because there's 3 judges. But that's really all I know on that front. I don't see any...
I have tried to go to the elite.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything that tells me who the judges are. So I don't know if that's gonna matter at this stage in the game. We did discover that Chiron, the ferryman, was not doing his job, and we had to find a way across the river ourselves. there is that going on. So, I don't know, maybe just in general, the realm of Hades is having, like, are they on strike? Is mutiny, whatever you want to call it. Definitely some shenanigans going on. So as far as we know, like, I don't think we met Chiron at all. I don't remember meeting him, at least. So as far as we know, they're not, like, they weren't captured and imprisoned by the demons or anything. It was just like a, nah, I don't want to do that, and walked off the job. Which is interesting, to say the least. But yeah, we have no idea why they're doing this crap. I assume the corrupting influence of the Titan is involved somehow, somewhere. But we don't know for certain. Alright. Pretty straightforward map so far. Alright, let's take a minute and heal, because we face tanked a lot of that fight. Alright, that delays our progression. One or two more heals? We'll see. Yeah, that's good enough. Pretty close to full. Something Queen Empusa Hero. Okay. There's a special enemy flagged on the map for some reason. Maybe it's one of the judges that's supposed to be doing things and isn't. Or the general of the ones of these demons causing issues. Could it being any of the above? Yeah, we're gonna clear this room first. So many. Blood acolyte? That explains a lot. There was definitely a blood magic circle that was hitting us in the face earlier. Yeah, so let's take a minute and heal the crap out of our health bar. And yeah. I was just looking back over at the chat. Trash, I don't know if you are AFK at the moment or not. For final boss of the DLC, I would also recommend magics that have better tracking, and or faster moving projectiles. Because anything that's like you shoot it this direction, not necessarily auto like following, just like in that direction, especially slow moving things are very liable to miss with how his movement bounces around. But anything that chases him or is like fast projectile speed could be viable. But again, above anything else, I would recommend the talismans that boost your casting speed. Of all the playthroughs we did of Elden Ring, all the new game pluses, we did not really do mage stuff like at all. So that is something I do not know much about. I hit the wrong button. Why does she have so much health? Alright, we killed the big evil thing. Venom Stone. Alright, we have Cold Stone and a Venom Stone. Sorry, Frost Stone. Whatever. It feels like Baldur's Gate collecting the netherite stones. Alright, let's read this little thing. Report from the front. Such sweet music, the wailing of men. The siege continues, my lord. My blade cuts through their soldiers like a scythe through wheat. I feast upon their sorrow, their despair. We have taken the Styx and the Tower of Judgment, and even the fields of Elysium themselves have begun to fall. They send their greatest heroes, men of legends, yet they are no match for the power of your armies. We fall upon them like locusts upon the field, ripping their very souls from existence. Not even the comfort of death awaits those foolish enough to oppose us. Soon your dominance shall be complete. You shall hold the world of the living in the palm of your hand, a bauble for your amusement. I pray to your eminence for that day to come. Pray for the day when the death can stop and the torture begin. Of course, they don't tell us who they're working for. It's just them being poetic and crap. Okay. Meh. Can't do anything about that. Oh, we have so much health. Come on, cast a healing spell. Thank you. I will say, one thing I wish they had included, like, mechanically, is this healing spell. You have to, like, point it at somebody on your team for it to cast at all. Like, it just straight up won't cast unless you're pointing it at you, one of your minions, if you're playing multiplayer or a teammate. I just wish the game was smart enough mechanically to be like, hey, I cast a healing spell, and my cursor is not actively pointing at someone. Can you just, like, default it onto casting it on me? Like, I feel like that wouldn't be that big of a stretch. Almost back to full health. Sheesh. That took a while. Alright. This stuff's clear. Here. Here. Yeah. It just gets annoying sometimes having to, like, yes, you can target them, like, this way with the healing spell, but everything moves around a lot, so I tried to default to using these ones in the top left. But with the way cursor targeting works in this game, and you don't have, like, a target lock like you would in most MMOs, it makes switching back and forth between healer and damage dealer a little annoying. Alright. That way, which will connect to here, and then a whole lot of stuff to explore. Alright. There's a lot of dudes in there. Alright, let's do it. We didn't lose anyone. Heck yeah. Demonic Rippers? It's a sick name. I don't know what they are, but it's a sick name. It's a 3-pronged throwing weapon. Bonus piercing damage, vitality damage, +1 to psionic burn. I don't even know what skill that is. Required player level 3, but required stats is strength 159, dex 205. You ain't having those stats at level 3. Silly game. Rest of that shape, so can't do anything about it. Yep. Okay. Cool. What? Psionic burn? Is that Spirit Mastery by chance? It sounds like a monk style ability. Alright, well, it's not Spirit Mastery, which has a lot of, like, that vibe skill names, but hello. Welcome in, Hogar. I don't know what that means. Is that English? But yeah, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day so far. Top off health a smidge. Alright, everyone's good to go. Well, thank you, random demon dudes, for restocking my health potions a bit. Man, these games run around so much. Oh, wolf. Get health. Nope. Stop trying to kill my doggo. Jerks. Alright. That wraps up there, which connects up into this crap. Okay. Heal up the summons real quick. That was significantly easier than expected. Alright. That's our archer. Lovely. Oh crap. Was not paying enough attention to my health bar. Oh, ho. We were very low health. Hunker down and heal a smidge. Gotta love having healing magic. Yeesh. Ooh, that reminds me. I need to hunt down the source book for that anime. That was such a good show. For anyone who's confused what I'm referring to, this is a really, really great anime. It only has the one season, as far as I know, though. It's called The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. It is hilarious. It is a great anime. I need to hunt down this source book it's from, though. See if the storyline kept going. These guys aren't too bad if I can get them in, like, isolated groups. It's when they get, like, the massive numbers, especially with archers, that it is bad. Let's get you some health, wolf. Full health, pretty much across the board. suspect. First domain. Heck yeah. So this is either going to be the last one, or there's like a final zone after this. One of the two. You know, basic rules of counting. Oh, freaking Nemos. The way these guys absolutely siphon your health pool into oblivion is unpleasant. Makes them remarkably tanky as well. Well, you know. Oh, we're just running through different elements on the Lumoses. Okay. Okay. Good to know. So what? Storm? Oh no, more frost right now. I presume we'll get lightning one at some point. Oh, more fire ones. Are we just alternating between fire and ice? Is that what's going on? Interesting. This feels kind of progression-y. Might hook back around and reconnect those to see. In the meantime, I'm grateful for all the XP. Okay. Okay. Alright, I need to go back and clear that because this is blatantly overall progression in terms of map design. Oh, 2 bones for this. Really? Okay. That's clear. Good to push forward. Or at least, you know, once our health pool's refilled. Okay, just a little group of guards, nothing else in there. There. Okay.
Noble hero, over here.
Oh, hey. What the crap are you doing
It's
here?
safe in here. Come. I found the key and unlocked this door. I have been all over these plains and have seen many things. I have seen Cerberus turn from his true purpose.
What?
So beware. He stalks these halls.
Oh, no. Don't make me fight Cerberus. He's a good pupper. Hades Blade of Fire. It's a throwing blade. It does a lot of burning related stuff. Some sick loot in here. And lots of it. Nice little armor you found yourself here, dude.
Even this great tower is overrun with demons. I have looked for the judges, but have not yet found where they are kept.
Kept. Oh, so did they get captured? I thought it was a desertion thing, not a taken hostage thing. Which is weird, because that's kind of painting an inconsistent narrative, because Chiron was described as just leaving his post, not that he got captured. And Cerberus is roaming the halls being aggressive, apparently. So, like... okay. Anything?
I fear that this war has spread even to Elysium. Should I be judged worthy, I will carry on the fight there. To fight alongside the great heroes of yore is more than I could have ever hoped for. Most shades do not realize their own powers. They continue to think like mortals and use what they think are their feet to travel. This is not true. If I imagine having the wings of Pegasus, soon they are on my back. If I put the boots of Hermes on my feet, I can cross these plains at the speed of thought. I can be where I need to be.
Oh, sick. Apparently, shades have the power to reconstitute their form based on their thought.
The demons use our failure of imagination. Their cages dull our minds and keep us from flowing through the bars. Appearances become reality in Hades.
Okay, so that explains how the soul cages
Most
work.
shades do not realize their own powers.
Okay,
They con-
nice little, like, lore bit that we just learned from him. Alright, as far as I can tell from the map marks, the right path it has the progression, so we're going to clear left before we do that.
You can't carry anymore.
I somehow don't. Alright, that cleared up that central bit. Yep. Get these guys wrecked. I think it's just the ambient, like, bottom below the map. Man, we are getting close to a level up. Level up takes so long at this point. Ooh, something mana burned me.
You can't carry anymore.
Oh.
You can't carry anymore.
Come on. Alright, that's full. That's got 3 spots. That's got 2 spots. It's got 4 spots. Okay, so the thing I'm trying to pick up must be a 6. Well, that can go over there, which means I can now pick up
You can't hold anymore.
that. That other thing is. Oh, it's a weapon. No wonder. It's probably a 2x3. 2 slots. Full. 3 slots. Okay. Okay, can work with that. You go there, you go there. You go there. And I should be able to pick up that.
Your inventory is full.
No. That's a 2x3. Okay. We'll just teleport. That I don't think had any merchants at it. We'll verify. Oh, no, it did. Sick.
Welcome.
Right. Doop. So that. Cool.
Back to business. Selling to shades.
There's not a caravan here, so I need to pop back to the other one to get to storage.
I don't do business with those demons, I'll tell you that much. So long, mortal.
Okay. Now we can pick up that. And see what they are. Big old sword. 1x4. A lot of cold damage. Nice. Oh. Okay. 18% energy drain and 50% of the lost energy gets converted into damage to the target. Okay. That's an interesting modifier. Very interesting. Alright. Heal a smidge. Check map. Alright, so we gotta go there and there. Which might connect. Stairs down. Okay. Well, we found the progression point. And now we got a rebirth fountain just before the progression point. So I assume we're about to boss fight. And judging from what we learned just a minute ago from that shade that we just talked to, I presume it's going to be Cerberus. There's a gate. Because, of course, there is. Okay. Everyone's full health. Everyone's full mana. Inventory's clear, so I can pick up whatever loot afterwards. Alright, let's do this. Ow. Come on, keep chipping away at his health. Doggos got wrecked because coming into melee range and trying to cross the flaming rifts in the ground. Before their chamber, the deadly Cerberus kept watch, but was he the guard or the jailer? Don't know. Let's heal up and summon the dog. And while we work on healing up, we'll loot the room. Okay, that's enough health. All of Judgment.
Greetings, mortal hero.
Greetings, great warrior.
Greetings, slayer of titans.
Minos. And whoever these other two are.
Thank you for freeing us, hero of Greece. When the rest of the Olympians left, Hades heard the call but would not follow. He condemned us to this prison, but we were the lucky ones. The heroes of Elysium are at this moment fighting his army. They have no hope of victory, but they fight on. They await you, for the blind seer prophesied that a living hero would save us all. I judge you worthy, for you seek to save what is good. Go to Elysium and help them, and to Agamemnon, who leads them. The path is now open.
So what's this other path? Which is not open.
Hades sought our help to take the world of men. He offered us command of his armies and our own kingdoms when the conquest was complete. We were men once, and would not betray the future of man. When we refused him, he found new generals, and he imprisoned us here. It is not often we judge the living. I judge you worthy, for you champion those unable to fight. Go to Elysium.
Okay, so this is Zacchaeus, who, that name sounds familiar, but I don't remember who he was historically. Minos, which is the king that had the labyrinth with the Minotaur.
Bent on taking what he desires by force, the god Hades has made an army of his servants. The palace of Hades churns out daemon warriors. Strong magics issue from that place and guide them, restrain them. The lord of the underworld corrupts his own home in order to satisfy his greed. I judge you worthy, for you think not of yourself. Enter the golden fields.
Cool. Okay, so what we're getting, as far as what's going on story-wise, is Hades wants to conquer the world of the living. He's not satisfied with the world of the dead and associated realms, and so has corrupted his purpose, his servants, and is churning out all these demon forces, and is working on pushing toward towards the world of the living. Okay. So that makes sense why it's kind of been conflicting vibes on whether or not things were imprisoned or if they were turned away from their original purpose. Because some of them are siding with mankind and some of them are siding with Hades. Cool. Oh, crapoly. Was that just... Nope, that was a one-way portal. Okay. Huzzah! Elysium.
You have come. Titan's Bane, you have come. What I have foreseen has come to pass. My destiny is nearly fulfilled. I have one more prophecy to speak. Make of it what you will. Only living blood can crack the gate. Only living flesh can unmake the makers. Only living hands can free the breath of spring. Only living spirit can banish death. I have seen. Now make my visions true.
Okay. Oh, I want to go through that dialogue and...
Thank you for freeing us, hero of Greece.
The defense of Elysium has been valiant, but it is not enough. We must...
The odds against us are great, but remember, these heroes fighting are the greatest who ever dwelt upon the earth.
Okay.
As a spider attends to her web, so do I weave delicate symmetries in all I have to say. May your flame burn bright.
I've heard of you! Titan Bane! Come back anytime! Life? Heroism does not end with life. Look at the fields before you. Great deeds as ever. Take heart.
It was 10 full years we had waged our war on Troy. We Greeks out upon the beaches, and King Priam's people behind their mighty walls. Walls built, mind you, by Poseidon and Apollo, gods. We would never knock those down. So Odysseus says he knows what to do, and we all start to wonder. How does he think he can get past those walls? Well, at his orders, some men went off to do some woodwork, and all the troops were called back. As if we were fleeing cowards, we sat in our tents that day. No fight. All that woodwork. What do you think they made? A gleaming horse. 5 men, 10 men tall. And it rolled on wheels. Here is how it went, I will tell you. Rosy-fingered Dawn touches the Trojan walls and finds the horse sitting there. A gift. A gift? Are they giving up? The Trojans wonder. After all this time, is this cursed war done with? In goes the horse. And what they do not know is that every king and mighty warrior, Odysseus too, is lying in the belly of that wooden beast. They bide their time until night falls, and then they climb out. They slay the guards, they throw open the gates. The Trojan city Ilium is burned. The war is won. So it was, long ago, where I lived in Boeotia, at the foot of Mount Helicon, as I tended my sheep, that the Nine, the Muses, who dwell upon that sacred peak, looked down and blessed my brow with the gift of verse.
Okay.
These lands are not as they have been. In times before, golden light reposed luxuriant on verdant fields, as heroes, poets, seers, kings, and athletes stood among their fat flocks and burgeoning crops.
Oy. Okay. Oh, can't go that way. Okay, only one direction we can go. Cool. Makes it simple.
Ah, you've come to join the battle. Alas, it cannot be won here. You must stop Hades himself. The old prophet prattles on about a living hero entering Hades' palace. We cannot enter that place, so we fight and we are destroyed. Yesterday we lost Pentheus and Lycurgus, and today, my old rival Priam. Brave souls destroyed forever by Hades' ambition. He was lord of this world, now he's just another tyrant. A tyrant you must overthrow. Beyond the front, Odysseus has penetrated the fiend's lines. As ever, he and his men use guile where brute force cannot triumph. Find him, and he will help you enter the city. His plots have breached impenetrable walls before. Go quickly. The hopes of all men living and dead go with you.
Cool. Very cool. Walk the fields of Elysium. Hey, cool. Getting here gave me a Steam achievement. Heck yeah, level up. To boost health and ints like we've been doing. Alright, so those are maxed. What was I working on? Let's max that. Point into that. So right now it just does poison damage and reduction of enemy health. That would make it a lot stronger. This weakens their resistances. Let's do that. That'll make Plague way more effective. Alright, we are level 42. Oh, we just saw a ghost get killed. And another one. And they are just fighting for their lives out here. Souls, lives, so many things. Trying to save what I can. Corinthian Armory. Okay. Archers. Oh, crap. There's that field. Killed the sorcerer. Oh. That field is brutal with its life drain. Rude. Okay. Some weapons and crap. I mean, I'm not complaining. Alright. Progression is that way.
We chose this war. You must know this. For we knew that it was right. And we must do so or hang our heads shamefully.
Okay.
These siege striders wander the battlefield and are cutting down our men like wheat. It took a major assault to destroy one, and there are 5 left. They walk about the Anaslazian battlefield as they will, and we are powerless to stop them. Please, destroy them if you can.
Okay, so there's some siege units out there.
Without my chariot, I am forced to rely on messengers, and lately they have fallen to raiding parties. Our flank is in danger of being overrun, and he must shift his lines accordingly. A messenger must be dispatched to Ajax, and we need a capable warrior to serve as the escort.
Oh,
If
Friggin'
you will
escort
accept
quest.
this assignment, speak with me again.
Da, 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 da.
You are noble through and through. Lead this messenger to Ajax in the Dalian Meadows. The battle depends on this, and if anyone can see him safely through, it is you, hero.
Alright. Messenger is now following me. Ugh. Siege Strider. Okay. Okay, saved those ghost soldiers. Is that one of the siege striders? I think it is. Lovely. Thing looks gross. Not as big as I was expecting, though. Siege Strider. Okay. Why did my guy just stop attacking? I was still hitting the button. Oh. That dude's getting wrecked. Alright, well, took out one of them. Siege Strider, Siege Strider. That's another one down. There we go, that's close enough. Oh, frog boys. Haven't seen those in a bit. Chief Bullfrog Longbellow. That is quite the name. I love it. Let's see, summon him. Heal y'all.
Correct your posture.
Hey, thank you for the stretch. We'll do so shortly as I finish slaughtering these things. Oh. I have to go get another messenger because that one died. Well, we're gonna stretch first. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, thank you for that. Alright, well, we're just gonna clear out the monsters before we pick up another messenger. You know. That way we can just run them there in safety. Alright, well, that's another one of those destroyed. Okay. Alright, everything out of this fridge is clear. Oh, we got another Strider out there. Okay. Alright. Took that one down quite well. Rebirth Fountain up ahead. Heck yeah. Oh, there's the other Siege Strider. Get a little bit more health before we take that on. Or not. Well, it just one-tapped that guy. Is that the last one? They've all been defeated. Sick. Alright. Yeah, that looks ominous. Ah, I tried to save him. Alright, I'm gonna keep thinning out the stuff immediately threatening their defenses. Ah, I can heal him. Nice. Good heal, dude.
Usually Nestor sends word as to the progress of the battle. The fact that Nestor is silent should be a gift from the gods, but I fear it does not bode well.
It doesn't. Oh. There was a Shrine of Healing here? Also a random spear runner that we somehow missed. Did I just see it aggro on something? Nope, okay.
You have enabled us to hold this poor piece of land. I pray that the siege striders shall trouble us no more.
I mean, I killed them, so yeah.
The greater they are, the larger the crash they make as they fall. Your prowess will be retold for all eternity. The greater they are, the larger the...
I have another messenger waiting. Go to the tent with the banner and he will join you. The battle absolutely depends on this message getting through. Quickly!
Okay. Now we can just run the dude, because we cleared out all the hostiles. Still makes me worried.
This is dire news indeed. Nestor orders that my troops support Menelaus, but I cannot. My men barely hold this area from the monsters coming from those caves. If we abandon the area, they will be on our rear. More orders I cannot obey. I cannot shift my lines to support Menelaus at the Achaean Pass, but you could take a few hand-picked warriors and relieve him. Speak to Idomeneus, take some men and hold that camp. The fiends are going to send every sword they have against it, and if it fails, we will have no chance.
I mean, I think a better option would be me going and clearing out the caves that are the source of the monsters you're facing, and you could go help the other dude once I take pressure off your lines, but you know. Okay.
Take these men. They are all we can spare.
Okay. I just got 4 archers. Entrance, Delian Caves. Achaean Pass. I don't know where that is, though. Delaying caves, entrance. Okay. I'm just gonna start this way. And I'm going to do my best to keep these guys alive. Their health bars don't get added to my minion line on the left, so I have to check them individually. Hear combat over this direction. This way? Yes. Is this where I'm supposed to be taking them? Elysian Acropolis. Maybe. Rip. Oh, get to the left. Crap, that guy. Just trying to save that guy. Still got all mine, though. Ooh, this gets down a good chunk of health. Oh crap, another siege. Crap. Come on, take it down. Oh, somehow I didn't lose any. You're good. You're down a smidge. Oh, you're down a lot. Both of you are. Alright, we're gonna hold ground here for a moment. What is this guy's health pool? Heyo, how you doing, fish? Thank you for the coffin dance. How's it going? It's going good. Making really good progress today. Yeah, we've made it all the way into the Fields of Elysium. Figured out a big part of what's going on, like the source of this conflict in this area. And, have steps laid out for us to deal with it. Okay, my shots are just hitting the stupid stairs. Oh, he's almost dead. The old dude. Hey, this is where I needed to take the dudes.
I was wounded in the last attack, but my men will fight as long as the banner flies over the hill. The chance to fight alongside a mortal who has journeyed to Mount Olympus will no doubt bolster their morale.
And of course, because he said that, we're now attacking. Crap. While we were working on that side, the Sea Strider just wrecked that whole other side of defenses. Oh, come on, another? Oh, okay, left side needs the help. Nope, get away from the banner. Sheesh. That was quite the rough attack wave.
You can't hold anymore.
Oh, hey, two of the guys with me survived? Sick. Honor guards long. Oh, I think that's a drop from one of the ghost dudes, honestly. Oh, wow. That is some solid armor. High resistance to a lot of things.
The enemy appears to have been driven off. No doubt they will return. But you have bought us time to rest and get reinforcements.
You have no more room.
He tried to give me that, but I can't fit it. Three there. Let's see. If I take one of these, put it there. Put this there. Should be able to
You
pick it
can't
up.
carry anymore.
What shape is it? Oh, We're gonna make a couple of runs to the shop. Plains of Judgment is the one with the good shops.
Welcome, mortal.
Nope. And okay. Yep, that's all the stuff I need to put in shop. Sort.
Goodbye.
Ah, the mortal.
And Warfare Mastery. Interesting. Okay, so this is staff. Ugh. It doesn't have inherent damage. All its damage is its perks. Interesting. Alright, 60 life leech over 3 seconds, which is slightly better than the life leech I currently have. And a chance for one of the following. 51 fire damage. 32 to 86 cold damage, that's a lot. 32 to 86 lightning. Energy regen is boosted slightly worse than what I have currently, but meh. +2 to Sands of Sleep, and +2 to Distort Reality. Interesting. I don't think Sands of Sleep is on a skill tree that I have. Distort Reality, I'll have to look at. Sands of Sleep sounds like it might be a Spirit Master thing. It could also be a nature thing. I'll check both. Okay, both of those skills are not ones in my trees. I don't even know what's my DPS mod by equipping this. Oh, like half. It's so cool, but it's not good. Especially because the debuff my pets would take because of having the armor and health from my current staff.
I was a crooked merchant in life. My punishment? Hermes, take you far from here.
Okay, back to the loot pile. Oh, I hear battle noise. What is going on? Oh. let's check out the stuff we got. Flaming Toxo of Destruction. Okay. Apparently a Toxo is a type of bow. Oh crap, actually, I think one of the unit types in Asian mythology is like a Toxocase, and it's an archer, now that I think about it. So, it's a Greek bow. Okay. A little bit of fire. Solid fizz. I'm not using bows. Why am I even looking at that stuff? Ugh. Cool. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, there's a dude in that tent. Sneaky bugger. Okay, so I guess these guys just stay with me. I'm not complaining. There's multiple side paths I still need to clear. I'm gonna go back and do that before I get too far. Alright, keep going back until I hit the grassy zone. Alright then. Oh, they had a healer. Sick. Cool. Okay, that's done. Let's go finish this one. Alright, about to hit the grass, and then just follow this side here, and that should get me to explore pretty much everything that's left. Lost my lich. Okay. Oh, bunch of dead dudes out here. least an entrance and a set of caves. Health potions. Nice. Nope. Nothing directly behind the waterfall. Alright. Heal up our wolf and we'll go from there. Oh crap, so many things. Oh, actually, nowhere near as many things as I thought there was. A lot of them are just mushroom nonsense. Sheesh. Off with the poison. He's full health. It's close enough to full health. This one. Okay. Right. Spiders. There is stuff over there potentially, but that's not accessible through this gate at the very least. Really? Walk. Okay, I cleared that stuff. That's good. Okay. We cleared all the back stuff, I believe. Right. Onward, onward. There. Cross the stone bridge. Oh. Let's go there next. Okay. Oh, just a bit. Okay, so bridge to the west that connects with the other platform. Some more stuff going on kind of in general. Some gnarly siege equipment they got going on here. That just connects to that. Oh, there's Siege Strider. Cave of Artemis. Okay. That clears that bit. I want to verify this plateau. Then we'll probably hit the cave thing, go through there. This is why we clear things. Cave of Apollo. Yep, that makes sense to be the mirror of the Cave of Artemis. spell piece? Ooh. Crap. Not here, though? Oh, there's a door. How do I get the door to open? Maybe there's something in the other cave that opens the door in this cave. Could very easily see it being one of those things, especially with the paired names. Just gonna verify this little bit over here. Yep, okay. Alright, let's head on over to the Cave of Artemis and see what we can do over there. Right. Heal you a bit. You guys are pretty good health-wise. It's all clear? Yeah. Inventory's starting to get full. I haven't seen any like levers or buttons or anything yet. Interesting. Well, for now we will push onward. And Hopefully lock in a progression point. Due for one. Interesting. It's a pretty massive lighting shift when you go past that purple wall. Oh, I almost died. Oh. Is there actually a bath? Oh, okay. I think so. Wanted to make sure though. Alright, so we're gonna clear out everything we can on this side of the purple wall, or we start focusing on the other side of it. Okay, so that's that bit. Man, that guy took a lot of damage earlier. Alright. Time across. Come on, Lich. Hey, well done. I don't know how to get up there. Nice, nice. Okay, that's that side. Shrine of Thorns. Interesting. Interesting. Sure. Okay. Doing good on that front. 1 second. Okay. Bunch of bombs. Give me health. There we go. Oh, sheesh. This thing's exploding whenever I get close is disconcerting for sure. Okay. We're gonna hang out and heal for a bit. Yeah, this is quite the battlefield we're working our way through. Okay. So, this zone here, that's our progression. Okay. Actually, 1 second. What shenanigans can I get up to up here on these catwalks? Before I do that, because that's into another region and is blatantly progression. Let's finish helping out down here. Man, I tried to heal him. Oh, crap. Well, I lost both of my ghost archers. Was not expecting that siege strike to roll up like that. Yeesh. Alright. Clear down here. Up here still. It's a lot. Okay. Before I do with that, we'll clear out this little zone down here. Already got a lot of it. We just need to finish it off. Okay. This zone should be clear. So, the scaffolding we go. Some fighting going on over there, but it's well out of range. Okay. Alright, here. Clear out down here. How do I can't actually get there? Just throw this real quick. How do I get there? I don't think I can. Okay. Or at least not from here. Alright, let's clear up there. Oh. This little jumpy dude. Okay, that's a different region mark than the one we triggered through the catwalks to the west, which is curious. Alright. Health. Okay. Okay. So this is clear. So we have the new region over there and the region over here through the catwalks. As far as this way. Correct.
Your inventory is full.
Okay.
You can't hold anymore.
Oh, of course I did. Get trapped. not supposed to be able to move that freely when there's briars in the way. Flamestone.
You have no more roots.
Oh, we got 3 rocks. If only we can create like a 4 elements element. 5th element. I meant to say 5th element. Okay, that is more catwalks that may or may not connect to where I am. Okay. We'll deal with inventory capacity.
You've nothing to do with those daemons, have you?
Those.
Ghostly stores for earthly goods.
What do you want?
Nope, mine's way better. Interesting. Oh. Nope. Nope. Oh. Oh. And, more nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Goodbye, mortal.
We can accommodate you. Yes.
Okay.
So long, mortal.
Alright. Right, yep, that's all dealt with. Go pick up the rest of that loot. Slaughter those dudes. That technically closer? Yes, it is. Ah, sniped. Okay, these are already being killed. Okay, and then this would be where I just killed those dudes. Alright, so this whole chunk over here is clear. Yeah, we never did find a way of opening that janky door in the cave hollow. Back, where was that? Over here. Alright, onward, onward. Oh, and the thing wore off. Well, we got some health to recover. Okay, so many dudes just everywhere. What is that? Oh, is that Hades' palace? Oh, I think we can actually see. Oh. Heck yeah. Ooh, a little bit over there. And then that's progression. Okay. Oh, clear this real quick. Oh, fire and ice defensive combo. I'll destroy that. Alright, keep wrecking these dudes. Essence of the domain of the Dragon Kings? Masters of War in China. All are theirs. Interesting. Bunch of dudes. Okay. Let's focus on the archers. What soul cages? I haven't seen soul cages in a hot minute. Interesting. Well, I'm starting to think that wasn't as much progression as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, we're gonna go clear out whatever that was. Here and there. Okay. Wait, it's just another overlook. Okay. Here, down here, I believe. Yes. Interesting. Alright, here's progression. Oh.
We are on a mission to create a diversion for Odysseus. There is an important daemon, a Melinoe Blood Queen, in this camp who has command of the area. We were sent to destroy her as loudly as we could, so Odysseus and his men would remain undetected near the gate. If you would lead the charge, hero, I would be honored.
Now, men, it is our turn.
Oh, crap. Will you guys stop running past things and actually fight? Because that's what happens, you get killed. Did they all die? I got distracted by the ghosty idiots.
My men would follow you into the mouth of Hades.
Dude, you're already in Hades. You can't follow into the mouth of where you already are. So your men didn't follow you, they just ran ahead and got slaughtered. Very interesting. There we go. Okay. So base damage is pretty much the same. Lose the life leech, but I get boosted cold damage, which is what the staff does. I get frostburn damage. Pretty heavy poison damage. Reduces their resistances a little bit. A little bit of int boost. Energy regen's about the same. And defensive ability goes up. Just my pets get them a little more squishy. Some pretty solid perks though. Alright, go tell him I killed the thing.
Today is indeed a great day. I have no doubt that Odysseus has succeeded in finding a way for you to enter the city. All will soon be well again in Elysium. Someday, I will tell my descendants of the day I fought for the honor and glory of Elysium shoulder to shoulder with the great Titan killer.
You didn't kill him, but okay. Alright. We're really close to a rebirth fountain. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay. That, my friends, is where we're going to be calling it for today. Made some really good progress. A lot of quests. And ourselves a new rebirth fountain, so we won't have to backtrack next time. Save gum. Let's pop over here. Alright. And yeah. Well, made a lot of progress. Things went well in terms of killing bosses and stuff. And yeah, I feel like we're pretty darn close to beating the game, honestly. As far as I can tell, there's only one more waygate for us to find. And it's just going to be like pushing our way into the palace and dealing with that. Whatever's over there. But yeah, hope y'all have an amazing rest of the day. We are, like I said, calling it there. And we will be back on Thursday. Some Liberty Thursday. Gonna get the squad together and spread some democracy. But yeah, hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Y'all take care, Legends. And I will see you in April, because March is pretty much over. Bye-bye.